I'm Ruth, and this is me. And this is what I had to get done for the day. Do an assignment that should have been done last night, go to the gym, get my steps in, and try to feel good about myself, or at least better, in no particular order, in a few days of my life. This is just the frick joke. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What is it? Why does the lighting look like that? The lighting was doing my arms so dirty because I was like, oh, stop. As you can see, I am rushing about. I was supposed to have left the house half an hour ago and it's a packed lunch. And then the car didn't have any gas. So here we are, but we moved. Yeah, I'm just gonna take you through a day with me. And we're also gonna talk about things that have changed for me since I started this fat loss journey and since I started working out more consistently. So that should be a good time. And there are a few things that I noticed that I wasn't really thinking about because I was focused so much on the fact that I'm not where I want to be and I'm not getting the results. I'm not seeing the results that I wanted to see at this point, but there's so much more to focus on, and like once you get in touch with the journey is when things start to happen because it takes time and you have to be willing to be in it for the long. Of course, this man's right next to the car. Also, this would have been my last day of school classes, but my freaking one professor was like, oh no, I can't be here on this day even though I'm gonna be there for an earlier class, so can you guys come in next week? Bro, I paid for parking for 2 more days. So that's fine. I've decided to change to a clock clip. We have to live. I have to let it be. Oh, I put it in my bag. Crazy. I was like, who took the sanitizer from the car? It was me. I was the culprit. I just finished my last class of the day, so we're gonna head home. But before we do, this is literally my everyday. I'm here. I eat my lunch before I go home because the drive home is gonna be, well, maybe a little shorter today, but it's gonna be at least half an hour. I'm hungry as hell. I'm gonna eat this. Then I'll head on home. That's what you have to do, especially when it comes to like trying to have more nutritious food. Packing lunches is easier. Also, it saves you money. Like, if you're trying to save money in college, one of the best things you can do if you have access to a kitchen and groceries is cook your own lunches. And you can like make whatever you want. Like, food is a lot cheaper to make than it seems. My mom made this, but especially if you're African, you know, beans and rice, classic. But regardless, it's the same point. Cooking food is like a great way to go. And the fact I'm leaning over here, because the lighting, like, lighting is trying to do me. Like spring weather here, but for me being a Canadian, I'm like, this is already too hot. Like, maybe 5 degrees less and I'd be happy. And this is spring. Oh my gosh. He decided to stop writing. He's just sitting here with his. Come on. He really said he's done. Like, he's just like, I'm tired, bro. It's hot out here. Wow.
Because it makes sense in terms of
Good morning, guys. Because I don't live alone. So, you know, you're not just living with your family still, but we are going to, well, I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym. I have to eat breakfast first. Like, I used to go to the gym without eating anything, like fasted, but I don't know how I did that because nowadays I'm like, I mean, I have more energy now, so I can do it. It just doesn't feel good. So I'm gonna eat and then go to the gym. I'll show you what I'm eating. I'll give you some ideas. I'll show you how I get like 40 grams of protein into breakfast as a vegetarian, because that can be tricky for some people. So I'm gonna show you what I do to get that in. I just want to get back to other workouts. Like, I really want to have like longer rest periods and do different things, but I do appreciate this program and I appreciate Caroline, and yeah, so let's get this thing going. My only qualm about this, we're in gold. We gonna live. It's cute. like 48 to 50 grams of protein in it. Let me explain. Okay, so a cup of egg whites. I put a low-fat mozzarella cheese string in there, which is 6 grams of protein. Unfat Greek yogurt was 14 grams, and then some fruit. Waffle doesn't really have much protein. I think it was only like 4 grams. Yeah, altogether, because of the amount of egg whites I have, this is about 48 to 50 grams of protein. Oh, this. Now he wants to come back.
Oh, but there's so many offenses.
Giddy bouncing, yeah. Giddy bouncing, yeah. Me, I'm running, no. Many things that you said to me, many things that you do to me. Man, I know the way I feel. Many things do me like it deja vu. Even though me, I dey try my best. They say I'm at my best. So me I'm running this time. Me I know me I'm running, no. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. I'm running, no. But I'm going this time. I swear no coming back. I'm not coming back. I say I'm running, no. I'm running, no. I say I'm running, no. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Oh, me I'm running, no. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. I know coming back. I'm Lagos to Kwakalata. Me I'm running from the Sokwakata. Cause me this Yawa. Me I'm running, no. I'm Lagos to Kwakalata. I'm running for this Kakata. Cause me this Yawa. I'm running now. Don't be say me I don't want put that ring on your finger too. But me I just try make I get this money, make I take that too. Me I know say your friend they talk say me I want to issue a lot of the rings. Me I know say me I know they perfect. Oh me I'm running for my peace of mind. I'm running, no. I'm going this time, I swear no coming back. I said I'm running, no. I'm running, no. I said I'm running, no. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running, no. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. Me I'm running for my peace of mind. I know coming back.
The next day, it is right after 1:36. I had to drop my sister off for some appointment. I'm just in the parking lot. I was gonna just sit in the car and watch The Bachelorette. I'm watching *𝐒𝐨𝐧𝐠𝐬 season. I'm actually loving it so far. I mean, it's kind of, I don't like The Bachelor slash Bachelorette, like just the whole process. I think it's pretty stupid, honestly. But I am enjoying this season. And I already know who she ended up with in the end, so it's really just like enjoying watching the process of it, or like the journey. Instead of just sitting here, I'm gonna go get some steps and I'm gonna walk around a bit while I watch the episodes. So yeah, stay hydrated, my friend. I can't ignore my thirst, like it's just not possible. It's just me and a bunch of cars. transformation, basically, which I will talk about in another video because that was something that I'm really proud of. I just haven't really talked about it as much as I should, honestly. And the thing is, like, back then, all my sole focus. So now that I have to be more meticulous and more focused on what I'm doing and more present, it is tougher, but I'm learning a lot and I'm making a lot of progress in ways that I didn't think I would at this point. So one of those things is increased mobility. I'm still working on it. I injured my ankle twice, which really affected my mobility when it comes to like squats. But I've noticed how my squats have gotten deeper. I had a lot of knee pain when I started working out more seriously this year, and the knee pain has for the most part gone away, so I'm really grateful for that. I have more energy now that I'm focused on having more nutrient-dense food. I'm still having foods that I enjoy. I'm just focused more on nutrient-dense food and protein. I can see that my posture is changing too, and the way my body is looking, even though I haven't like lost that many inches or that many pounds, my body looks different and I carry myself differently. So those are just a few of the things that are just really great. And it's hard, it is hard sometimes, but there's more to it than just how you look. And once you start focusing on that, it becomes a lot easier. So, and we've gotten some steps in.
Thank you. They're all fair questions.
Okay, we need to get real for a second here. Okay, so yeah, got back home. Let's get really real for a second, guys, because I think this is normal for anyone that's had like issues with insecurity, but I'm genuinely not feeling great about myself right now. And I feel like part of that might be because of this basic as hell outfit I have around right now. Like, it's just the most basic of basic t-shirts. And also, I was outside, like the lighting was doing me dirty and a few other things. So I just was looking at the footage and I was like, I feel like I look bad. Like, I generally feel like I don't have anything to offer. I feel like I look terrible. And I'm like, okay, something has to give because this is not. So, I don't know. Forehead's oily. Also, sometimes being out in the sun makes my skin look really uneven. It could be my imagination, but I feel like it's genuinely true. At least on camera, it's not giving. Let me turn it on. I mean, I'm gonna change my top. Change a few different ones, see how I feel. But it's tough because I'm just like, some days are just like this. I know deep down that I am beautiful, and it's obviously not the most important thing about a person. There's so much more to focus on. Like your skills, personality, how much people value, how much you value yourself. But sometimes you just want to feel like that bit, okay? Sometimes you just want to feel like that. When you don't, it feels like crap, especially when you feel like that most days. And part of me is like, okay, just put on some makeup, you'll look better. And I'm like, that's easy. I feel like that's not necessarily what I want to do, just because I feel like I'd be just covering things and then maybe not like getting down to the root of things. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna start with changing my top because this outfit is, I think I'm feeling more confident it'll work, but I'm not feeling like that today, so I need to do something about this. Okay, so I have a few different options here. So that's fun. It's giving summer. It's giving cute. And already, I feel like it's just doing more for me than that black t-shirt was. The only thing with stuff like this is that I feel like well, for one, I've always had like an interesting relationship with I mean, I really love my chest, but at the same time, like the way I like to dress, it can be tough to find shirts that fit that aesthetic with my chest. So, and also I have like, you know, I do have some back fat and I have some rolls. That's natural. I feel like this shirt kind of shows that, and sometimes it's a little something I don't really want to think about. So this is option one. Oh, this is the second option, and this one I feel like looks pretty good. My issue with this top, aside from the back fat, it's like, you have boobs. I'm like, I know, you don't have to tell me twice. My issue with this top is that I feel like it makes my arms look really big. This last one I feel like is the safest choice, and this top has my heart. I love her. The only thing is I'll have to find a different bra to wear because you can see the straps, which isn't a big deal, but it would look better with a different bra. Okay, change the bra though. Okay, change the bra. Now you see what I mean? That's way better. I'm gonna change the pants, and then I will tell you how I feel. This is the outfit. This top, these pants. I feel like it's giving more than it was before, and that makes me happy. Am I still having a little moment with my arms? I absolutely am, but I feel better now than I did earlier. I don't know. It is hard sometimes. I have these like ups and downs, usually every like couple weeks. I'm just like, I don't feel good about myself at all, and I'm like, I'm not beautiful because I'm bigger or because I have these like little things when I smile, like these muscles that you can see, or my skin, like I have acne and like discoloration and all these things, or my hair isn't nice enough, or blah blah blah. And it's like, it is really hard, but I have moments where I'm like, okay, what am I doing? Like, no one wants to hear what I have to say on YouTube. That's one of the hardest ones. Like, no one cares about what I'm saying, and no one wants to see the journey while it's happening. Everyone wants to see the end result and then have you talk about what happened, but the glamorous part is the end. But then I also know that, you know, I just feel like I need to get my story out there, and I feel like this is something that I want to do. The biggest thing is that, like, when I was younger, have someone like me would have helped me a lot where I was. If you're here, I know right now I have 65 subscribers, and I genuinely, truly, with everything in my soul, appreciate each and every single one of you. However you found my channel, I hope that my content is speaking to you in some way. I hope that you're enjoying it. And I really thank you for being here, and whoever's watching, I thank you so much. And all your support, likes, comments, and subscribing is really helping me keep going. And if we don't chat again, thank you so much for watching this video and being with me through my moments. And yeah, thank you for being here. All right, let's go do something fun. Talk about these on, like, I've been seeing Wattpad talk about them a lot. Apparently these are really good. I'm not gonna get any though. I thought it was funny that I'm seeing them now in the store. But it looks like there is someone that has a copycat version, so I'm not sure who did it first.